Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the Festival by H.P. Lovecraft. Now this is the second H.P. Lovecraft book I have read, and the first was The Nameless City, which I loved, and this was the second book in the complete H.P. Lovecraft collection I've got on Kindle. So I love The Nameless City. Is this book as good as it? Well, make sure you stay tuned until the end to find out. So the festival follows the story of our unnamed protagonist as he gets a letter invited to a small village. He's invited to attend a Yule festival in a village where his family used to live, so he decides to go there, not thinking anything special of it. He knows the village, he got some like weird customs and that sort of thing, but apart from that he hasn't been there in years, so he doesn't really know much about it. So when he arrives at the village, something definitely seems weird. It's very dark and there's no one about, there's no cars, there's no people around, and it's kind of unsettling, but you don't really give it much thought. You think, okay, maybe it's just a quiet night, and the village folk are known as being weird, so he thinks they're just celebrating the festival. So he explores the village a bit until he gets to the house where he's been invited, and he knocks on the door, and an old man opens the door. And when he sees this old man, something is weird about him. It looks like he's got like a latex mask on, and he doesn't say anything, he just has this like board which he's writing on. And this like creeped me the hell out, because I have a thing where I hate masks. I don't know how to describe it. It's probably from a Goosebumps episode I saw when I was a kid, and it's just haunted me for life. But like realistic looking masks that are kind of uncanny valley, where they're not completely human, creep me the hell out. So as soon as he said he opened this door and saw a man with like a weird, almost human mask, but it looks like he's just not making any facial expressions, that like instantly put me on edge. Now it's not even at the scary bit yet, it's just kind of tense, but as soon as I saw the almost human mask, I'm just like, no, I'm done. I'm already dreading what's going to happen. So that was a great way to like immediately set the tone that something's off and weird about this old man. So the young man lets him in his house, and he won't actually say anything, he just keeps writing stuff on a board, and our protagonist kind of assumes this is just like to do with the festivities, and he doesn't give it much thought. Now while looking around the old man's house, he finds a book. It's a Necronomicon written by Ara Abdul Al-Razad. I apologise if I butchered that pronunciation. So I didn't actually know these books were interconnected until I read this one when he mentions the Necronomicon and the man who wrote it is connected to the first book. I thought it was a really cool touch. So the young man puts on a robe and a hood and he takes our protagonist outside. And everyone in the village is wearing these like weird hooded robes and that sort of thing, and they're all heading toward the church. And at this point I was like, great, well our protagonist is as good as dead. There's no escaping when there's that many people, but he doesn't give it too much thought. He's kind of weirded out, everyone's wearing the same thing in silence and they're all walking toward the church, but he follows them anyway. So he follows the villagers inside the church, and they're all going downstairs under the church, and he's a bit reluctant to go down there, but the old man's kind of insistent, like, you have to come with us. So he follows them down, and when he gets there, they're all like worshipping this like column that's like with green flame, and they're all like doing something weird with it. He's not quite sure what's going on. At this point, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know why there's like a column that everyone's worshipping. I don't want to know what was going on. I was just thinking, get the hell out of there. This is not going to end good, and I was really on the edge of my seat during this bit, because you're in this weird temple. It seemed like somewhat a weird worship temple, and you don't know why these people are worshipping. Is this some sort of weird cult? Who knows? Neither is our protagonist, but he's kind of stuck there now, and it's just going to end horribly, you can just tell. So after worshipping this stone for a bit, these like weird creatures come out, and all the villagers start riding them, and these kind of like horrific monsters that they're riding, and our protagonist is just like, no, this is way too weird, I did not sign up for this, I want to get the hell out of here. But he doesn't really do anything about it, because he can't really go anywhere. And these two creatures left, the only two people left are the old man and himself, and there's two creatures waiting. And the old man's saying, get on it, like, we're kind of hinting, like, get on it, because you can't talk. And our protagonist is like, no, I'm not getting on that, I want to get the hell out of here. But then he pulls out a family heirloom, the old man. Now the thing is, our protagonist recognises this family heirloom, and it's been buried for hundreds of years. So why the hell has this man got the family heirloom that no one has access to, because it's been gone for hundreds of years? And this is where it gets, like, really, really creeped me out, because how has he done this? I don't know who this old man is, or how he's got this, but the fact he's trying to manipulate our character into following him, he's like pointing at his mask saying, look, it's a family resemblance, like, we're family, you come with me. And just the fact that you know this old man isn't who he says he is, and you don't know where all these villagers are going on these creatures, or why they're riding these creatures, or where these creatures came from. And I am just like bricking it at this point, like I am terrified, because this old man is not who he says he is, it is some weird creep. I don't even know if he's human. And then the worst part is, the monster behind him moves, so he turns his head suddenly, and his mask rips. And like the protagonist describes it, he's not a man, he's a creature. Now this scared the hell out of me. This is not a man wearing a mask, this is a creature with intelligence that is trying to manipulate people into following it into God knows where. I don't know what's going to happen when he gets on that monster and follows it. I don't want to know what's going to happen. What terrifies me is the fact that this creature is smart enough as a human to try and manipulate a person into going to, I don't know, their death I'm assuming, or worse. And at this point I was like, oh, our protagonist's dead. I don't want to know what's going to happen to him. But luckily our protagonist decides to make a run for it, and he jumps into a river, and then he blacks out. So after blacking out, our protagonist wakes up in a hospital, and the nurse is there and she's telling him he's in the same village that he thought he was at before. But here's the weird part, you can hear noises, there's cars outside, there's people about, you can hear like ambient noise. But when he got there originally, there was no noise whatsoever. So what the hell happened? Was this village he was at before real? Was it not real? Was he actually there? Was it all in his head? Did his like mind leave his body, and was this some sort of like purgatory hell? Who knows? I don't know. He doesn't know. I don't know what's going on. But he assumes it's got something to do with the Necronomicon because he reads an extract from it. And, you know, I don't know what the hell happened to this, like, this village. I don't know why it's like that, but honestly, it scared the hell out of me. This story was brilliant. So my favourite thing about this story is you get, like, no explanation. Like, you just know it's got something to do with the Necronomicon, and I don't know what happened at this village, like, what these creatures are. Like, I don't have a clue. It scared the hell out of me, these, like, intelligent creatures trying to capture people. Like, what's behind them? Like, if they get on that monster and it takes them through. Like, what's behind the waterfall that the monster's going to take him through? I don't know. I don't want to know. Would they have killed him? Would they have sacrificed him to some, like, Cthulhu god? I don't know. But I absolutely love this book. It's scary as hell. It's super intense, and it kept me gripped right until the end. Even though it's a short story, like, the tension never lights up when it gets started. So overall, I absolutely love this story. It was short, it was intense, and once it got, like, tense, it just did not let up. And, like, masked creatures that are intelligent just scare the hell out of me. Like, if these things were real, I'd never leave my house. This story was, like, really, really creepy, really tense, and it was such an interesting, like, environment that was, like, set up, like, this village. Like, it's just a quiet village, but when you realise that, was it really there? When he wakes up in the hospital, like, what is this village? Why was it like this before? What has it got to do with Necronomicon? Who knows? And I love how you keep asking questions, because you want to know what happened, and it gets stuck in your head. And I just lay there after I finished this with this horrible sense of dread. Like, for several minutes, I was just sat there trying to work out what the hell happened and trying to come up with my own theories. And I absolutely love this story. It was just so, so good. So if you're not already, please do go check it out. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to do more H.P. Lovecraft stuff in the future. I do book reviews and stuff like that every single week. So if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit like if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment below. Have you read this story? What did you think of it? What's your favourite H.P. Lovecraft story? Let me know. Really hope you guys have enjoyed. Until next time, this is JJ Goodman, over and out.